until I was 9 years old, lived in a suburb of Manhattan with my parents. But my parents had a tumultuous marriage and they needed to get divorced sooner than they did. And then I moved into Manhattan with my mother. I think when I was in still living in New Rochelle, which is like 30 minutes outside of the city, I think I took a couple of ballet classes, but it wasn't anything particularly, thrilling. But I knew something about it that I liked it. And plus my memory, because I had so much trauma during those days, I don't have a good memory from those days. And then when I moved into the city, I was thinking about it. I was trying to talk to my sister about it. I took this private dance class with this weird friend of my mother's, and it wasn't fun. But that's how I think I started dancing. And they would take me into their apartment, and I don't think it was grooming, but it was weird. And I took these private classes. And so that's what I remember more than anything. Although I did have some art on the walls that I remember as a child, maybe a Van Gogh and maybe something with a ballerina. So, and maybe having a ballerina jewelry box with the spinning ballerina. There was something about me that always was connected to dance, but I wasn't. As a matter of fact, when I started out, I used to go to horseback riding camp. I thought I was going to be an equestrian until I started dancing. And then when I moved into the city and when I got away from this weird woman who was really boring and weird and not fun, I started going to the Martha Graham School. And I was by far the youngest person there. And I remember I used to go to the Friday 4:30 class. And that's where I started dancing. And I was committed. And I always say that like dancing saved my life because dancing was a place, any somatic things, whether you're going out dancing, Latin dancing, moving, I was just talking about ecstatic dance, journey dance, whatever, you're in your body and you're not in your head. And for me, I was so emotionally shut down because I had such stuff going on inside that I released through dance. Like I think that's what kept me, grounded through those years where it was difficult. My brother died when I was 12. My family bought a bar. It was just very tumultuous times. My sister was going crazy. My family was all going crazy. So, but I was always very disciplined and I danced. It wasn't like I danced like I always say, it's like not like I wanted to be a dancer. Oh, dance was so great. I just always did it. This is what I did. And then I eventually, when I was young, um, I was like just turned 13 when I was in 10th grade, and I got into the High School of Performing Arts.